First of all, give us your initial reaction. How significant is this for the Hong Kong capital markets?
I think it's quite positive to the Hong Kong capital market. Think about in that way, because now I think new economy stocks have high valuations and also profit growth. Actually, if you let this type of companies actually entering the index, I think will enhance the growth momentum of the whole index. That will be not only increase the market cap and also increase the interest of the global investors to invest in Hong Kong market. So I think overall speaking, everything is positive. I think it should be in the future you will see more IPOs in Hong Kong, the big cap like this in Hong Kong.
Exactly. That was going to be my next question. Could this spur that sort of flood of local share sales by, say, U.S.-listed firms?
Yeah, I think this is one of the beneficiaries of those stocks will coming in Hong Kong. Why? Because you see a lot of listing in U.S. right now under a lot of pressures criticisms from the U.S. government. And one good thing is they will choose a second listing back to Hong Kong. That would be a great thing to do. But how to attract them to going back? Actually, you have the chance to going into those index. And then the investor will be more interested on buying, and then that will increase the momentum of the stock prices. That is the interesting thing. I think now this inclusion will help to enhance the Hong Kong capital market.
Do we see some temporary downside when it comes to heavily weighted HSI blue chips in the meantime?
Yeah, I think that will have some short-term impact because let's say a big cap Alibaba and those things, if they're the next quarter coming in, you have to adjust back some of the heavyweight stocks in the existing HSI index. I would say a traditional companies banks over Hong Kong properties developers, they will have under big pressure because they have to reduce the weighting. But in general, after the adjustments, I think the whole index will be having a lot of diversities, and we're helping the international investors to diversify their portfolio. In longer term level, coming back to looking at this, that would be quite positive all the stocks in Hong Kong.
Banny, realistically speaking, how attractive is Hong Kong as a listing destination now? Because we've seen lots of missed opportunities in the past for Alibaba, for example. Baba obviously is still expected to be, kind of the marquee name to take advantage of this. Others like JD.com, like May.18. But the fact is, Hong Kong going into 2020, the second half, is not the same appealing environment that we saw even 2 years ago.
I think even you don't have a coronavirus, Hong Kong has some local protests, but the Hong Kong stock market the ability to raise money actually is still the same. So I think the most important thing is the money is still coming in, coming out, and also we set up some of the good regulations to secure actually all the the risk, actually all the investors investing in Hong Kong. So I think I still have some positive view on the development of the Hong Kong capital market, and also I feel that equity market in Hong Kong the best thing to it is to have a very frequent trading, and also have the ability for you to list it here, and also have the chance to go into those big index to attract more investors to buy your stocks.